So we are now back doing some more terrain. Now, 2 weeks ago I built this and I said I was going to prime it using the spray primer which is on my shelf right now. And I did this last week. The weather was okay, so I managed to get a chance to go outside and spray it. So yeah, now it's ready for painting. And I'm going to paint it white, like just pure white. So I'm going to paint all the walls white, but you see these like exposed brick bits. There we go. So those exposed bricks, I'll paint those different colour. Obviously inside it's going to be a different colour. Little windows, little things will be painted a different colour. But since this is grey and this is white, it's going to take a long time to get this all covered. And there's a lot of it as well, so you know in the end I might go through an entire tub. Like, I really hope I don't think I will, but just in case. So this will be a fun project, and the weathering is, like, obviously any idiot can, you know, paint a house white. The real challenge for me is how can I improve the weathering on this compared to my Sherman. The weathering on that was, it was better than anything else I've ever done, but it was definitely questionable. So this is where the real challenge is going to be. Okay, so I've painted the outside. That's going to need more than just, that's the first coat, and that took me a little bit. It's going to need more than just one coat of white, obviously, because yes, I said before that it's a lighter colour than the primer grey. So while that's drying, I'm going to paint the inside, which I'm going to paint with German World War II German camouflage beige, the World War II version from Vallejo colours. And I'll paint just the walls, the planks and the beams, all that's going to be different. But the walls from the inside are going to be painted in this sort of beigey, light brown colour. Okay, so I've painted the inside in this first layer of German camouflage beige. And I can say that I have made a mistake. I made a few, I've made two at least. The first one is that I definitely should have painted the walls individually before sticking them together, because this took at least 20 minutes to do. Because I had to keep waiting for it to dry and then grabbing it again and doing it again. Because obviously the wall isn't, it's dry, but it's like this sort of tacky feeling, so I have to avoid touching it at all costs. So then when I started painting the inside, I struggled to sort of grab it and stuff like that, so quite hard to do. So next time I make a large building, a small building, probably not as bad, but a large building like this, definitely need to paint it separately and then put it together. Second mistake, the actual paint. I think I made a mistake using this colour, because obviously this colour is meant to be used as, you know, on soldiers as uniform or webbing or stuff like that. And when you put it on such a large scale, like, it's a really nice colour. You can do so much with it on soldiers and stuff like that. But when you get a lot of it like this, there's not enough light here to really show, but it really shows off, because inside the pot it looks like it's sort of like a nice light yellow brownish sort of colour. It's actually like a grotesque dark green, like a dark yellowy green. That's what it really is. But you never really notice that when you put it on small blotches on model soldiers and tanks and stuff like that. But when you put it on such a large surface like this, you really see the sort of grotesque khaki sort of greenish thing. It's horrible. So I'm going to keep it for this building, but for any other building, I'm definitely going to try like a dark, not a dark brown, but like a, you know, just not this, like a brownish colour probably would be better. So that's going to do it for this week, but next week I'm going to paint the outside one more time. If it's not done yet, I have to paint another one, obviously, and I'll probably be able to do that in 1 week. Then I have to paint the floorboard, and the inside, I think after one coat is alright. It's just the inside, so I don't really care. So then when I've done the inside, the floorboards and little beams and everything, this little top bit here, I'm going to paint that, you know, either a black or a brown or something. And then these windows I need to detail and everything, and then I'll do some weathering. But that's it for this week.